Right, that is the first time I've had a problem with that. That is the first time I've had an issue with that. Right. Let me know you're in the chat. Let me know you're in the chat. Okay, for anybody that is watching, that is the first time that has happened. Like, I know in the past I've had a little bit of a treading a thin line, maybe with playing some like music. Like sometimes I've got notices. Sometimes the stream gets taken, not the stream, but the video will get taken down later, so you won't be able to like watch it back in time. But that is the first time I've actually had it taken down midstream. So that's the first time that's actually happened. That's actually kind of caught me a bit by surprise. That's the first time that the stream's been taken down in the middle of the stream whilst doing anything music related. So it's kind of taken me a little bit by surprise. That what I'm gonna do, because it's quite obvious that they're hotter on this than ever before. They've always been hot on it, but they've even more so now. Clearly, I'm gonna skip Don't Forget the Lyrics, because it's obvious if I'm playing this music, it's gonna flag it up again and again and again. And seeing as the stream's been taken down once, I just worry that if I'm going to continue playing music, that they're then going to go like, oh, you've got enough strikes, goodbye your channel. So I think I'm going to skip Don't Forget the Lyrics. I know it's annoying, but I don't want to risk the stream being taken down once again, or the channel getting a strike, anything like that. So I'm going to skip Don't Forget the Lyrics for that reason. I'll need to try and do a workaround in the future, because can't have that happen every time I do a stream. So I'm going to skip that. I know it's a pain because it's my favourite round. And I'm going to skip Don't Forget the Lyrics, and I'm going to skip on to the final round. So essentially, round 5 is null and, well, not null and void. Yeah, Chloe, you've just come back. Basically, the stream got taken down because of the music I was playing. I've received notices in the past and had the video removed after the stream, so you can't watch it back. But that's the first time it's been taken down midstream, and because this is YouTube, if you do that a number of times, your channel just gets taken down full stop. So I'm going to skip Don't Forget the Lyrics, but we'll go through the first 3 that we did, because I know we got taken down during number 4. But I'll skip the rest of that round, and I'll go on to the final round. So that has thrown me a bit for a loop. and we'll skip to the final round, which is the 5 times 3 round. So this round is 15 questions of 5 different categories, and because this is St Patrick's Day, it's all Irish themed. So these are going to be 15 questions, and your categories are football, Andy's favourite, history, food, geography and films. So these are going to be 15 questions, 3 questions on football, 3 on history, 3 on food, 3 on geography, 3 on films. Simple as that. Right, I will continue ploughing on. For anybody that has come in late, I can't be bothered to do the explanation again, but yeah, we're skipping round 5 because of the stream being taken down because of music. We'll just do round number 6. So round number 6, question number 1. What's the furthest round the Republic of Ireland football team have reached in the World Cup in their history? So question number 1, what's the furthest round the Republic of Ireland football team have reached in the World Cup in their history? Actually, Chloe, it's kind of a shame that the stream got taken down and I can't really risk continuing that round, because there was legitimately going to be Thin Lizzy and U2. So your dad and Nikki would have both been very happy because there was going to be Thin Lizzy and U2 in the round. But alas, the YouTube gods have decided no. So, question number 2. What's the name of the only manager of Ireland that hasn't been from the UK or Ireland? So question number 2, what's the name of the only manager of Ireland that hasn't been from the UK or Ireland? Question number 3. Behind Robbie Keane, which former player is the second most capped in Ireland's history? So question number 3. Behind Robbie Keane, which former player is the second most capped in Ireland's history? I can just imagine Andy probably coming up with some stupid answers for these. So behind Robbie Keane, which former player is the second most capped in Ireland's history? And these are now these are now 3 questions all to do with Irish history. Question number 4. What was the name of the decisive battle in 1690 where King William III defeated the Jacobites under James II / James VII of Scotland? So question number 4, what was the name of the decisive battle in 1690 where King William III defeated the Jacobites under James II / James VII of Scotland? I've just had a quick look on the Just Giving page, by the way, and just got another £15 donation to bring the amount raised for this evening to £55. So, despite the stream not going exactly how I'd want it, with it being taken down and Don't Forget the Lyrics, we've raised the minimum target, so thank you very much. Obviously, the money will be very much appreciated by Nelson's Journey. It's going to a great cause. And thank you whoever did that £15 donation just now. It's very, very much appreciated. So thank you very much. Question number 5. What did the Romans call Ireland? So question number 5. What did the Romans call Ireland? Question number 6. Who in Irish history is known widely as the Liberator? So question number 6. Who in Irish history is known widely as the Liberator? And now 3 questions all to do with Irish food. Question number 7. What Irish dish is primarily made from mashed potato, scallions, butter and milk? So question number 7. What Irish dish is primarily made from mashed potato, scallions, butter and milk? Question number 8. What meat is used in the Irish dish skirts and kidneys? So question number 8. What meat is used in the Irish dish skirts and kidneys? Question number 9. What traditional Irish fruitcake is made with Guinness? So question number 9. What traditional Irish fruitcake is made with Guinness? And now 3 questions all to do with Irish geography. Question number 10. Which river flows through Dublin? Question number 10. Which river flows through Dublin? Question number 11. In terms of population, what's the second most populated city in Ireland? So question number 11, in terms of population, what's the second most populated city in Ireland? Dublin is obviously the first. What's the second? Question number 12. Which trio of islands are located off the west coast of Galway Bay? So question number 12. Which trio of islands are located off the west coast of Galway Bay? And now 3 questions all to do with films, basically, and the films are somewhat connected to Ireland. Question number 13. Who directed the 2006 film The Wind That Shakes the Barley? So question number 13. Who directed the 2006 film The Wind That Shakes the Barley? Question number 14. Whose life is chronicled in a 2009 book and later in a 2013 film starring Judi Dench? So question number 14, whose life is chronicled in a 2009 book and later in a 2013 film starring Judi Dench? And finally, for this round and the slightly abridged quiz, question number 15. Who plays Michael Collins in the 1996 film of the same name? So question number 15. Who plays Michael Collins in the 1996 film of the same name? Of this. Right, so I'll just go through the questions again very quickly. So number 1, what's the furthest round the Republic of Ireland football team have reached in the World Cup in their history? Number 2, what's the name of the only manager of Ireland that hasn't been from the UK or Ireland? Number 3, behind Robbie Keane, which Jacobites under James II? Number 5, what did the Romans call Ireland? Number 6, who in Irish history is known widely as the Liberator? Number 7, what Irish dish is primarily made from mashed potato, scallions, butter and milk? Number 8, what meat is used in the Irish dish skirts and kidneys? Number 9, what traditional Irish fruitcake is made with Guinness? Number 10, which river flows through Dublin? Number 11, in terms of population, what's the second most populated city in Ireland? Number 12, which trio of islands are located off the west coast of Galway Bay? Number 13, who directed the 2006 film The Wind That Shakes the Barley? Number 14, whose life is chronicled in a 2009 book and later in a 2013 film starring Judi Dench? And number 15, who plays Michael Collins in the 1996 film of the same name? So yeah, about a minute or so just to finalise your answers, and then what I will do is I'll read out the answers for round 4, the first 3 in round 5 before we got cut off, and then round 6. So 1 minute or so, and then we'll have some answers. If anyone's wondering about the t-shirt, by the way, because I know there's a small number of people here that haven't watched my quiz before, the t-shirt was bought for me. I can't remember who by. At the end of when I did the quizzes at the end of lockdown 1. So I used to do a weekly quiz during lockdown 1 for like a number of months, and I bought a t-shirt for the final one I did, which has Lockdown 2020 Quizmaster on the front of it, and behind Lockdown 2020. It's a bit too big for me, but it's a lovely t-shirt to wear at home when you're just chilling out and doing these quizzes. So if anyone was wondering about the t-shirt, there you go. Right, answers now. Round number 4. Who am I? Mysterious voices. Voice number 1. Say Andy said these were some tough cookies. Let's see how you did. Voice number 1, answer number 1, Boy George. Number 2, Pierce Brosnan. Number 3, Laura Whitmore. Number 4, Cillian Murphy. Number 5, Ruby Walsh. I nearly said Bradley Walsh there. Number 6, Nadine Coyle. Number 7, Barry McGuigan. Number 8, the tragically died young Dermot Morgan, who played Ted in Father Ted. Number 9, Ed Byrne. Number 10, Bertie Ahern. Number 11, Andrew Scott. And number 12, Danny O'Donoghue, the lead singer of the script. So, Boy George, Pierce Brosnan, Laura Whitmore, Cillian Murphy, Ruby Walsh, Nadine Coyle, Barry McGuigan, Dermot Morgan, Ed Byrne, Bertie Ahern, Andrew Scott and Danny O'Donoghue. Those were your answers for round 4. Right. Now for the very abridged Don't Forget the Lyrics. There's only 3 questions here, because obviously we abandoned after round number 4. I don't want to get into that. So number 1, the song was obviously No Matter What by Boyzone. And I was wanting the next 6 words, and they were, Then we would hear God say. Then we would hear God say. Then we would hear God say. Those were the 6 words. I do want the words pretty spot on, but if you've got slight variations and you want to query them, because I might still give you the point, do put them in the chat if you do have a variation, and I will judge whether that's okay. Number 2 was Zombie by Cranberries, obviously. The next 7 words were, Another mother's breaking heart is taking over. Another mother's breaking heart is taking over. Number 3 was The Cause, Breathless. 7 words I wanted. You're all the love I need somehow. You're all the love I need somehow. It just occurred to me that you'd probably get round copyright for Don't Forget the Lyrics if I was to sing them, but I don't want to put you through that. Nobody deserves to hear my singing. Right, round 6, 5 times 3. Question number 1. What's the furthest round the Republic of Ireland football team have reached in the World Cup in their history? The furthest round they got to was in Italia 90 under Jackie Charlton, and it was the quarter-finals. Number 2. What's the name of the only manager of Ireland that hasn't been from the UK or Ireland? This is a bit of a doozy, this one. Giovanni Trapattoni, who was in charge of Ireland from 2008 to 2013. Giovanni Trapattoni. Number 3. Behind Robbie Keane, which former player is the second most capped in Ireland's history? So cap means international appearances. Shay Given. Number 4. What was the name of the decisive battle in 1690 where King William III defeated the Jacobites under James II/James VII? It's also the basis for a very funny scene. Yep, the battle in question is the Battle of the Boyne. Battle of the Boyne. Number 4. Question number 4 is the Battle of the Boyne. Number 5. What did the Romans call Ireland? The Romans called Ireland Hibernia. Number 6. Who in Irish history is known widely as the Liberator? The Liberator is Daniel O'Connell. Daniel O'Connell is the Liberator. Number 7. What Irish dish is primarily made from mashed potato, scallions, butter and milk? The dish in question, if Will was here, he'd probably get all these right, to be fair. Champ. Number 8. What meat is used in the Irish dish skirts and kidneys? The meat in question is pork. Number 9. What traditional Irish fruitcake is made with Guinness? Well, Guinness is a porter, so it is a porter cake. Porter cake. Number 10. Which river flows through Dublin? The river in question that flows through Dublin is the Liffey. Liffey, the Liffey. Number 11. In terms of population, what's the second most populated city in Ireland? Now, Dublin's obviously the most populated. The second most populated, and I believe something like 134,000. Cork. Number 12. Which trio of islands are located off the west coast of Galway Bay? They're known as the Aran Islands. A-R-A-N. Aran Islands. Number 13. Who directed the 2006 film The Wind That Shakes the Barley? Ken Loach did that one. Ken Loach. Number 14. Whose life is chronicled in a 2009 book and later in a 2013 film starring Judi Dench? Philomena Lee. I nearly said Philomena Kunk there. Andy will know who that is. But it's Philomena Lee. And number 15. Who plays Michael Collins in the 1996 film of the same name? Liam Neeson. Liam Neeson plays Michael Collins in the 1996 film of the same name. So, those were all of your answers, and that is it. Slightly earlier than expected, but that is it for the St. Patrick's Day quiz here, run in support of Nelson's Journey. Donations are still open. I believe they'll be open maybe for another day or two. So if anybody does want to donate to the Just Giving page, I will link it once again in the comments. So we've raised a total of £55 this evening, which is going to a fantastic cause. If anyone does want to donate still, donations will be open for another day or two. So feel free to donate via the Just Giving page that's in the comments. Thank you very much for those that have tuned in and taken part for the entirety of the quiz, or just dropped in and out, or just watched. Thank you very much for those that have watched or taken part. It's very much appreciated by myself, because these quizzes do take a while to come up with. So anybody that watches or takes a part and enjoys it does mean a lot to me. So thank you. Thank you very much. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this evening. I hope you've enjoyed it and had fun. If you do want to put your scores, like what you got overall, you can always put them in the chat right now. Or if you are following Townicus Quizzes on Facebook, you can always message privately or publicly how you did. So yeah, that's if you want to do that, that's entirely up to you. All that's left for me to say is thank you for tuning in and watching, and enjoy the rest of your evening. Well, I'm going to ask that now, Chloe. Now you've said it. So, Chloe, what was your score? Right, so thank you very much, everyone, and enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye.